Hi everyone, Meher Aunty here. I'm back with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello and good evening. My name is Percy Chamli Filmvisham IV, and by popular demand, I am once again in conversation with Aunty Meher. I have been brought on to discuss an interesting phenomenon of the male Bumble user or band user, as it were. And as part of an anthropological study in conjunction between both Auntie Meher and the Royal Geographical Society, I will be I will be reading out some of these.
Percy, are you studying Bumble in Pakistan specifically?
Well, yes, funny story actually. I had intended to do something on the bee population. However, my application appears to have a bit of a mix-up. So I find myself examining the male response and behavior in regards to Bumble, the platform.
Oh.
Shall I begin?
Yes. I mean, have you seen the reviews?
I have, much to my concern and dismay, and possibly therapists' bills. Let me begin. This first one is This app doesn't respect men by Tumara Abba. 1 star.
Tumhara Abba.
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Monster.
Beware when unmatching a woman. It will hurt her ego and then she'll report you for abuse. I received such a warning, and upon contacting the team for any evidence of abuse, brackets, so that I may not repeat said behavior again, what a gent, I wasn't provided with any proof. These feminist apps take women's word as gospel and have no regard to a man's respect. No wonder they're full of the same miserable faces I keep swiping left on over and over. Now, this is quite interesting. Other than a few faux pas in regards to spelling, I am interested in how he says this app doesn't respect men.
But the app, isn't it made for women? And this is lies, isn't it, Percy? I mean, if a man unmatches with a woman, then she no longer has the chat to report.
Yes, so that's why it's a bit confusing. And even the company themselves, they say that they were indeed sorry to hear about this. However, it is unclear as to what it is that the Tumara Abba seems to have a problem with per se, because they did allow him to have an account. So,
Tumhara Abba means your dad, your father.
my father.
It doesn't make any sense to you guys, but it's something that these toxic men will say because it's patriarchy. They're so invested in patriarchy, the idea of being a dad, the patriarch.
Yeah. So your father, in the general sense. Oh, yes. I was wondering what Percy Chamli Filmisham III had to do with this. But thank you. So now another one. It's by a Edge Sush. Edsush. It's an unfair blocking by Bumble. Now, interestingly, again, 1 star. I was blocked by Bumble with no reason, and when I emailed them to reconsider, they didn't respond it properly. That's how he's written it, and just said that I'll be blocked if I did anything against the app rules. It should have given some warning, but it didn't, and then blocked your account with giving you a reason for blocking. Now, other than the fellow having some sort of stroke halfway through and somehow is deathly allergic to the full stop or the comma, it appears that this man may have been naughty.
It appears this man must be very entitled.
Oh, quite so.
We have a whole gang of entitled men here in Lahore. We call them Aitchisonians. And then all that you're seeing, these negative reviews, I wouldn't call it unfair to call it the Aitchisonian effect. There seems to be a lot of entitlement that they can behave as they please and then throw a tantrum because they've been banned. As far as I'm aware, Bumble does not tolerate bad behavior, and men send some really crazy messages on Bumble, Percy. I should show you some of them. It's just disgusting, the kind of stuff they write.
Yes. Also, this Aitchisonian effect you mentioned, it sounds quite bad. Is there an ointment, or
You remember that guy?
Is it a suppository? I'm not quite certain.
Oh, a suppository for Aitchisonians would be required. That would be a good thing. You remember that man who was screaming at the waiter for no reason because the waiter didn't know where Aitchison was, and he kept saying, "I'm an Aitchisonian," and you were saying, "What is going on?" and we took you out of there very quickly.
Yes. I thought the man was having some sort of seizure, or I had stumbled onto an exorcism.
Yes. And it happened because somebody was saying they don't know what Aitchison College is because they're not from Lahore. And so he threw a fit. He just threw a fit. Because if people don't know Aitchison, then let's yell at them. Do you see what I mean about the entitlement? The sort of... They are South Asia's elite legacy lords. They're raised by horses, I think, sometimes.
By horses?
I think so.
Oh, the poor things.
Yes.
The poor things. The trauma must be incalculable.
Oh, the horses are extremely traumatized.
Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Now, coming back to this lovely examination, a person called Moin Akram 92.
Oh, Moin Akram.
There must have been about 91 others, so very unoriginal. He calls this the worst dating app. Now, there is quite a busy field in regards to that, but let us see why this is the worst dating app for him. I assume for him, unless he's giving us his own analysis. Now, shall we see, is it an in-depth analysis? And it's not. Quote, literally, this is the worst dating app I have ever used, and all the features are paid, and I used this app for 2 months, didn't got a single like. Now, again, I will overlook the war crimes against the English language. They send many updates no one likes. You issue is resolved, but actually it didn't, and they want you to purchase premium package. I do understand there is an air pollution problem in Pakistan that's probably affecting the man's ability to write in English, but it seems to me that this man did not get what he wanted. From what I understand, not all the features are paid, are they?
No, they're not. I mean, everybody knows you swipe on people. If they swipe on you, so what's the problem? Nobody swiped on him? He said nobody liked him?
Well, he says, and I'll say it again, and, they send many updates. No one likes you. Issue is resolved. Now,
They told him nobody likes him.
Yeah, so when he says no one likes you, that's more of an him issue.
It's a him
than
issue.
a Bumble issue. The company have said, thank you for updating your review. Quite curt and polite. If I were in their shoes, I would do the same thing.
So this man is upset that nobody likes him simply because he's a man, people should like him, and women should be falling on his feet, and he's upset no one likes him. And so he's given the app a negative review. There's a lot of profiles which are more horses than men, and they're not all Aitchisonians. It's just, why am I swiping on a horse?
Well, a horse is loyal and friendly. They do tend to walk on what are essentially their fingers, which is very disturbing. But also people like horses, unlike men. And also, people actually feel bad about putting down horses.
I mean, he hasn't even mentioned if he's even had a bio or any decent pics. We've seen Bumble profiles where men are just taking angry pics or like they've just woken up, or pictures of cars more than the man. And then, of course, there's all sorts of other red flags. If Pakistani male puts down sex positivity, they put that in their bio. That means they just want to get laid. It doesn't mean that they're into BDSM, which is what sex positivity is, right? So they have no clue, and they just think that if they put this out there, women will fall on their feet and sleep with them. Yeah.
Oh dear, those sort of children. Oh, what a shame. Also, you made a sort of face earlier on. Do men who date, do they suffer from constipation?
I think there's some serious constipation in a symbolic way in Lahore with men, yes.
Ah, fascinating. Possible symbolic constipation. Oh, the Royal Society will be quite fascinated. Now, let us continue. Yes, we have a report of an account block by a Ahad Sheikh 01.
Oh, Ahad Sheikh.
So this man was lucky; he was able to get in. So he was the first Ahad Sheikh.
Sheikhs.
Although it's Sheikh with a Y, so maybe he's trying to be très chic.
He's trying to be cool. It's all the same caste, and sheikhs.
Now here's
stingy fuckers who keep showing off their wealth.
Yes.
But they're stingy at the same time. I love them.
I mean, showing off wealth is sort of like talking about your penis. If you have to go on about it, then it probably isn't worth much. So, quote, my account gets blocked without any reason. I made 3 different accounts and all of them got blocked, and it simply gives me a reason of sexuality. Although I haven't done anything.
Reason of sexuality? I don't think Bumble blocks people for explaining what their sexuality is. I think he's probably sent women messages like, hello, meet me, have sex with me right now, give me blowjobs, shit like that. I mean, that's what these men do.
So, at the end of that,
3 profiles?
Yes. Firstly, I apologize for the seizure I just had. At the end of his little dilemma, he asks, quote, how can I fix? Now, clearly, he cannot fix, having made 3 different accounts and all of them getting blocked.
Isn't that against the rules?
Yes, it is actually. According to the company, quote, we also don't allow members to circumnavigate permanent blocks by creating new profiles. So if Mr. Ahad Sheikh 01 is out there, maybe he should learn about boundaries, digitally and otherwise.
Oh, Pakistani men and boundaries? When it comes to women?
You know how it is, deep down, every man feels that they have their own personal wagga border. The line of control.
Oh, they like to control women.
Yes. Oh dear. Another person. Is this Pov Usman? Now, Pov could be point of view or poverty Usman. So it's Pov Usman, 2 years ago. Can't find a single match. Well, finding matches is quite difficult. Oh, I see. I have made my profile to stand out. Well, that's subjective, but I don't think it reaches out to most ladies as I'm not getting any matches since last month. Now, first of all, I want to commend this fellow for being very honest and for being very
Isn't this embarrassing, Percy? I mean, why would people put out there that nobody likes them or they're just too ugly to be swiped on? You have to be very special not to get any matches on Bumble. I mean, I
Well-
get on Bumble and there's matches instantly. What is this?
Well-
what is up with these men?
Well, the company is rooting for him as well. In their words, we understand how frustrating it can be, but we urge you to keep going and not lose hope. We're here to support you. Oh dear, I don't know.
Maybe he needs a new face, a new personality, a new bio, a new everything.
Yes, he does. Oh, yes. One more. Now, someone seems to find that this app is the worst ever. Now, he says worst application ever. So either he means a software app or he means his CV or resume. This is a pistac love. Perhaps these people would have
Is that love?
pistac love.
I
Perhaps
think he likes pistachios.
well, they are quite nice, But perhaps these men would have better luck if they had creative usernames. But who knows?
Who knows?
Now, this is quite interesting, Auntie. Your account can get blocked anytime without you knowing. But then, how do you know it's blocked? They have blocked my account for the third time in spite of getting verified. Moreover, people in Pakistan are just using it for time pass. They don't want to meet up actually. Stupid application. Now, there is much to unpack over here. Firstly, how do you know that you've been blocked? If you say, but you don't know.
Oh no, we don't have much logic around here, and I think men don't think about that before they put these things down. It's a logically contradictory statement. Has he been following women in action for him?
Now, he says also he has been blocked for the third time in spite of getting verified.
Again, isn't that against the rules to keep making profiles? I mean, there's some men who are so desperate that they will get on Bumble every day, make a new profile, swipe right on every woman, hoping they get one match, and then when they don't, they delete it and make yet another profile. And I think Bumble's figured that out and is like, yeah, you're not doing this. You're not doing this to women either.
That's right. And he says, and he does complain, they don't want to meet up actually. Which again, dear Pistac love, maybe you're just not interesting.
Or maybe you're just one of those guys whose only personality is, hi, how are you? You are beautiful. Meet me. Here, let's have tea. Let's have coffee. Let's go on long drives. We all know what long drives are for. Kidnapping us. Never go on a long drive with a man, ever. Ever. Always share your location with friends.
Very sound advice. Okay, now.
Especially these men from Bumble. Girls, honestly, if a man is just messaging you, hi, how are you, with no personality, no bio, nothing, please swipe left. Swipe left on these idiots. Let them cry, let them rant, let them give poor Bumble negative reviews.
Okay.
Poor Bumble. It's actually a pretty good app.
Yeah. Yes. Well, once in a while, looking at these reviews, we do get the occasional cry from the heart or cri de coeur. A Kikimoru has said it's not working, it's broken. He has tried every login option, but the app still gets rerouted to the main login. But this is what gets to me. He says the app is more broken than my heart.
Then his heart?
Yes.
Oh. So somebody with a broken heart is trying to join Bumble and Bumble won't let him join. It's kind of mean, Bumble.
Yes. I mean, also, if the
Or maybe
app...
he's just been banned everywhere. Maybe he got banned with his phone number, banned with his Facebook account, or any other way you can log in, Apple, whatever. He's probably been banned everywhere.
Yes. Hence the broken heart.
Hence the broken heart.
Let me see. Oh dear. Now this man has a grievance with the support team. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. This is a woman's name, but maybe it's maybe not.
Yeah, men use women's names. We know that.
Bumble blocked my account without any warning or God know what reason, and now I don't even know how to review. I was on Bumble for like year and a half, lost my all matches. Again, the air in Pakistan is impacting the ability to speak properly and write properly. But yes, this is a man who says that he has been blocked without any warning. But I sort of feel that he does know why.
Oh, I think they do know why. I think they always know why. I mean, they send such nasty and rude messages. Sure, you can be on an app for a year and then show your true colors. Pakistan is full of narcissistic men. It's full of men who get on Bumble and do not tell people what they want. Girls, red flag. Women in general. If a man is asking you, what do you want? And I'll try and adapt to you, he's full of shit. Percy, you look like you're having an aneurysm.
I may be actually, because I have noticed that even though people are using the anonymity of the internet, they aren't with any sense of pride. One fellow, a Shahriar Qureshi perhaps, says that this is the worst experience. But this is why. Number one, quote, never use this app.
Never.
You welcome. Okay. Worst experience ever with Bumble. I'll not recommend to use this toxic app even, and here's where it gets interesting, they won't approve to keep shirtless picture even if you've perfect physique.
Oh dear. Oh dear. He's admitting he's a narcissist. No wonder you are having an aneurysm. Right when I said we have an epidemic, which stems from Aitchison College generally.
Oh my giddy aunt.
I mean, if his whole personality is look at my chest, ladies, left, swipe left, bye-bye. His profile is probably full of those, give me sex, I am horny, these kind of things. They actually write this. Pakistani men actually write this, but if their sister did, they'd behead her. They'd behead her.
Yeah. Sorry, half of that little aneurysm I had. Moving on. Oh yes, we have another mysterious banning. This is by a BKAUEODHWJEKDN. I am assuming that the man had a stroke when writing this. I just opened the app and it said I am banned without any reason. My word, that was quick. Had a really decent account with decent content and it was verified as well. The number they placed to contact is not on WhatsApp, so don't even know how to contact. Was banned with no reasoning and no way to contact. So, a decent fellow, going by his own words, had a decent account and with decent content, but evidently it wasn't that decent if it
Oh
it
yeah,
was
this
banned.
is like those poor women who go around screaming, I have a good husband and I have a good marriage. Sweetie, we all feel very sorry for you. We know why you're saying that. You don't. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
That's why you're screaming it.
Now, this fellow, it's very brief, and perhaps he needs a hug. Worst dating app, a Chaudhry 3.
Chaudhry Saab. And literal Chaudhry Saab. Fantastic. We've got the Sheikhs and the Chaudhrys
Yeah.
and the whole rainbow.
Still on 0 matches, even after buying premium, ... I don't think I am that bad though. Sad face. Chaudhry fellow, I think you might be.
Here's the problem with the Chaudhry fellow. This is a problem in these Chaudhry families. Everyone in the family, the men, the women, his father, his mother, probably raised him with this huge sense of entitlement and constantly telling me, hi, kinna sona munda, you're such a beautiful and amazing boy, there's nothing wrong with you. Anyone who says otherwise is an idiot. They are raised with this belief that they're amazing, and therefore people should just fall on their feet and women should just be there, and they think they're a catch simply because they exist.
Sigmund Freud never came to the subcontinent, did he?
I really think that's very tragic. I think Freud would have really enjoyed Lahore. I told you the men in Lahore are useless. They're useless. They just sit there screaming, I'm a good man. Why won't anybody be around me? Just because you said it doesn't make it true, dude.
Well, this one person says that the app is male unfriendly. It's very male unfriendly. It should change. Yeah, okay, change into what?
Tinder?
A nice chiffon top or a Optimus Prime, a Transformer. I'm not entirely clear. Oh dear, this person seems to be very unhappy. Worst app, keep asking verification, and oh my word, this is quite rude. All this Talha Wazir has just written FY.
Ooh, that means
Which,
fuck you.
oh, that's rather painful. Oh dear. On
See what
other-
I mean? They'll pretend to be nice and they'll ask women, what do you want? And they'll put on this mask, but the minute you reject them, that's where what we call the Battamizi starts. But the funny thing is, we women are rude for apparently not constantly replying to men. I mean, they drive young women crazy. Have you ever seen them? Oh, Percy, I need to take you to some of these coffee shops. You see men with younger women, and you should see the way they're behaving with these younger women. And then, of course, this is Lahore, so you'll see a ton of young men with older women, and you should see the way they're behaving with older women. It's like, wow, are you the same guy?
Oh my goodness, Do remind me, and I shall have all of my inoculations before we go.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now, finally, we come to quite an interesting specimen. Got banned and refund is not possible by a Rao 7-star. Wow, but he's only given one, so it's a bit of a contradiction there. I don't know why I got banned at first. My app stopped working for a day, I tried installing again and again. Okay, it's a bit inconsistent. Next thing I know, I have been banned for violating the terms. It happened as soon as I bought a subscription for 6 months of Tinder. Either he's on the wrong app or this is something that's happened before. I emailed them the issue and they said they're very strict with the policies and no appeal will work. Okay, I don't know what went wrong or how I violated terms. I just copy-pasted an introductory paragraph to all the matches.
Well, that's spam, isn't it?
Yes, there is a lot to unpack in this one. Number one, assuming he meant to send this to Bumble and not Tinder.
Yeah, I mean, why is he complaining about Tinder on Bumble?
Unless he's trying to compare them as
Or he's been banned everywhere.
as a serial banner. So
You know, there's some men here in Lahore who think being banned is character development. Aitchisonians excel at it.
oh dear. But does it actually build a character?
No,
Oh dear.
it just repels more women.
Which they probably feel does build their character.
Oh, yes, they're all going to end up alone.
I mean, it probably builds character the way being on an island with his mother Sycorax did build up Caliban's character, not for the better. Do they read Shakespeare at Aitchison by any chance?
Yes, they do. They read mostly Macbeth, and whoever takes literature does read it. But, you know, the O-level and A-level literature, there isn't that much Shakespeare.
Yes.
Or a thorough understanding. I mean, you'll find people who've done O-level, A-level English who will have an understanding of Shakespeare, but not to the extent that maybe an international baccalaureate student would, or you guys do, especially in England, because
Yes. Well as Ariel said, Lord, what fools these mortals be.
but we have our own amazing poets and literary figures.
Yes.
We really do. Manto is worth reading, Intezar Hussain is worth reading, Faiz Ahmed Faiz is amazing. There's a lot of others. I'll give you some.
Isn't a fez what you wear on your head? That hat? the red
Yes,
hat?
that is true. But Faiz Ahmed Faiz is the famous revolutionary poet of Lahore who Lahore puts on a pedestal for a reason.
So being such a well-renowned fellow, I'm assuming he must be read in depth by Aitchisonians and Bumble's.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they
users?
reject him. I mean, one of his poems is about, it says, it's called Bol, which is to speak. And it doesn't say only men are allowed to speak. I think they'd like it if it said only men are allowed to speak. This one is gender neutral, and it's given women the courage to speak. And
Oh, I see. So these are the sort of fellows who read A Handmaid's Tale for notes rather than as a cautionary tale.
Oh yes.
Well, those were quite interesting reviews, quite disturbing, quite concerning in regards to the state of the male in Pakistan. How do you tolerate this? How do you?
Ask the women who are on the dating apps. They tolerate a lot because a lot of the men are married and cheating on their wives.
Oh, interesting. Please elaborate more.
So a lot of the men will just show up on dating apps, married men. Married men that people even know are married. They have absolutely, it's shameless because, hello, welcome to Lahore. You get to do as you please. Women will either tolerate it or leave. Women are now leaving. There was a time they used to tolerate it. And it's a good thing that they're just getting up and leaving. But yes, it's full of married people. I'm hearing from men that there's married women on it, but they're on it because their men are, the husbands are pretty useless. And so they're looking for something else. They're looking for some level of intimacy which they're not getting in their marriages. But men seem to be collecting women and seem to be going around telling people that I went on a date with somebody who's, didn't know I was married, stuff like that. They triangulate, They triangulate a lot. So a lot of married men will get on Bumble just to make their wives insecure and to make them feel insecure. Because especially if the women can't leave in a marriage, then what do? They just have to put up with this.
That does sound a bit petulant and small of the men.
Well, it's a good thing that your proposal to study bees was rejected because we pretty much killed them all anyway. But Lahore is full of men who are on Bumble. And does a male bee sting?
Well, when a bee stings, if the sting stays in the body and the pheromones that are released, they attract the other bees. Wasps are the ones that where they sting you, it does not stay in the body. So
well, they show up on Bumble and then they ask women, what are you doing on Bumble? What kind of a question is that? What are women doing on Bumble? I mean, what are these men? I think they're projecting. They also message women saying, girls, you are trouble. Woman, you are trouble. Is the woman trouble or is your head troubled?
It does sound a bit perplexing. It sounds a bit inconsistent to me that the man, from what I can see, that the man seems to be rather uncertain.
And I can bet you that all these men that have been banned from dating apps are doing the same crap. They are using LinkedIn, hoping to get women to date them through LinkedIn, through Instagram, through social media. Women are not safe from men who want to friendship them, as we used to call it back in the 90s, and who just want to talk to them and send them, and the mansplaining. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, women running professional pages on social media will have men bombard them with, I want to help you. And help how? Did you know social media has a logarithm? No. Women are so stupid that they will start businesses and they will get on social media without any knowledge. Women are stupid.
Oh dear. And I am going to step out on a limb and say that possibly the men themselves aren't that successful in regards to the women when it comes to businesses?
Oh, I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, who would want to deal with somebody who is mansplaining basic things to you as if you're a complete idiot?
Oh my goodness.
We have a huge mansplaining epidemic. And Percy, I think we should get you on Bumble so you can see that the women of Pakistan are pretty cool. It's these men. And maybe the women should leave some positive reviews and also reviews on what they go through with the kind of men on Bumble. I think the biggest problem perhaps is the gender ratio. the majority of men who are on Bumble would literally behead their sisters if the sisters join Bumble.
Oh dear. Yes, the whole moral hypocrisy.
Exactly.
thing, Yes.
So they're sitting there on Bumble, and there's thousands of them, and there's not too many women for obvious reasons because they don't want to be beheaded.
That is quite tragic. But also, I do have to politely decline the offer to be on Bumble, as I have to remain objective in regards to, observing the male Bumble life form in its unnatural habitat.
You should ask pesky younger feminist who I've removed today because you two start, not cool.
Well, we were just networking.
Yes,
so.
well, I get angry. Yeah. So, pesky younger feminist, her Bumble is full of the most ridiculous things. These men deserve to be banned. They'll send her the most entitled and disgusting messages and no personality, nothing to offer, a bio written by ChatGPT. So when you start talking to them, it's pretty obvious that the bio and the person is not the same. Zero personality and this instant, oh, meet me, oh, do this with... Give her a reason. Give her a reason. They think existing is enough of a reason for women to just fall on their feet and just fall in love with them.
Oh dear. So it's one of those situations, isn't it, where I am man, therefore I am worthy of adulation just by virtue of existing. Oh, that's quite tragic.
Yes.
I don't think that's been successful since. When did Homo sapiens first evolve? Well, certain strands of it.
Yes.
The rest have gone to Aitchison, so.
And yes, we have this gigantic piece of land in the middle of Lahore, which could be put to better use. Do you know Aitchison College is so elitist? They have a public school inside the campus for the children of their staff.
Just a moment, just so I'm very clear on this. Are you saying that this school, the school for the affluent and wealthy, they have their own school within the school?
Yep.
For the children of the staff?
Yep.
Well, I would assume that because it's part of the larger school, the education in there must be fantastic.
It's separate. It's a public school where the people who live in the area actually go and vote. So there is a school inside the school. I mean, this is the level of elitism we are talking about. And it's completely fine, and Lahore seems to be okay. But actually, I think Lahore's had enough of it. There's people signing a petition to banish Aitchisonians to Debate Island. And it's just criminal that all this land is sitting there being utilized by these legacy lords with generational entitlement. I think it's time that we look into this. Percy, that's worth studying as well, the Aitchison effect and the impacts on Lahori psychology, because I think just about every therapist will say that they have dealt with people who have dealt with Aitchisonians. There is an actual problem called the Aitchisonian recovery syndrome, which cannot be part of the DSM because it's a very local specific thing. But
yes,
it's well known, the ARS, the Aitchisonian recovery syndrome.
Yes, the ARS. Yes, of course.
It's fantastic, the ARS. It fits them perfectly.
I see. And the problem is when you have the ARS, then it causes all sorts of problems, Interesting. No, I'm getting a lot of information, and who knows? I may even get to expand the study and get more grants. Fascinating.
I think you should take a look at the Lahori man and the uselessness of the Lahori man, and this is why I will insist they're useless. Because they think that just because they exist, Pakistani men, by virtue of existence, feel that they deserve women to be falling on their feet, treating them like lords, cooking and cleaning for them, having their children, raising them. Women have had enough, which is why we have high divorce rates in Pakistan. And the truth is, women are leaving. Women are checking out.
Well, good for them. That's
Yeah,
all
it's good for them. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, Percy. We
You're
will
welcome.
definitely invite you back to
Oh, good. Thank
this
you.
YouTube channel, which Pesky Younger Feminist manages. And I think I need to have a word with her because it seemed like the moon had arrived in one of my videos to see me. I think the moon came to see me in one of my videos.
Ah.
Or it could be the light, unless the moon came to see me. But anyway, thank you so much, Percy. We shall do more of a deep dive into Pakistani dating culture now that you have the funding for it, because funding is crucial for us funded feminists.
That's right.
Absolutely crucial.
And on that note, thank you, Auntie Meher. And I am Percy Chumley, filming Sham the Fourth.
Off camera.
Yes, off camera. And I hope to speak with you all once again. Toodaloo.
Thank you, everyone. And do remember your Meher auntie. I fought Zia so I could become Zia.